Hey, what's going on? It is Teacher Michael here. Is this too much Canadian-ness? Hold on, let me change. This video is a tour. This is a tour of my online classroom. So this is something that a few different people have asked me to do. I don't exactly know where to start. Let's start with uniform and then technology. This is what I wear during most of my classes. It is a shirt. You may recognize it. I just took an orange shirt and a piece of yellow felt and glued it onto the shirt. As for technology, I teach using a laptop. I don't own an iPad. I don't own a desktop. So this is what I have. I don't have an external webcam. I just use the webcam that is built into my laptop. As for headphones, these are over-the-ear, slightly noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones. These live on the back of my chair. That's where they live, on the back of my chair, so that I'm never looking for my headphones. Now, let's talk about lighting. For those of you who have seen my most recent lighting video, you already know what kind of lights I use, but if you haven't seen that, this is what they are. They're crazy bright. They're dimmable. Look at this, you can do, oh geez. These lights are great because, you know, I have two of them. Well, actually, even one of them would provide more than enough light for me to teach without buying a new webcam. So that's what I use for lighting. Next up is props. So, like I said before, I've got everything on display here. These are my juggling clubs. I've got my check mark and my number and color stick over here. This is numbers and colors, check mark, pizza, and rice is down there. I wanted everything to look good on display because this is a part of my house. I can't make this disappear, so it was important to me to have elements that kind of looked good, I guess. Other things that I have hung up here are things like this, my emoji stick, which just has a couple of nails in the wall. I've got my fishing rod. I'm gonna make a video on this at some point. Okay, hold on, what's back there? I do have a fishing reward that I do with the kids. So this just lives, okay, that lives up here. Over here, I've got my juggling balls that sit on this stool. Behind my chair, in this little bin here, rubber chicken. I've got some reversible juggling rings. I also use these rings as a way to communicate to the kids, like circle something on the screen. Shark puppet. I've also got my ping pong paddle in here. I've got a little pig. This was the Velcro reward that I use. I've got my microphone here that lives there permanently, so it's easily accessible. Of course, my mic puppet. I've got my Meg puppet over here. Got my fish and shark fin hung up with those two nails on the wall. Slippers down here in case it's cold in the mornings. And then I have one of these standing mats that are supposed to be good for your back, I guess. Why don't I show you how everything gets put together? This is pretty much it. I've got everything within an arm's reach of me, so I'm never fumbling for anything. In my opinion, I don't know, it looks fine, it looks good. As you can see over here, I've got a couple other costume pieces. I've got a couple little hats over there. I've got a snake. This is a snake that I don't use a ton, but it's kind of like a color changing snake, so it can go from black to being multicolored and nice and shiny. Oh, I do, on the side here, I have a little VIPKid whiteboard that, again, is just hung up with a little nail. So I don't know, I feel like I have enough toys, enough props that I don't want for anything in my classroom, but at the same time, I don't feel overloaded with props. So that's basically the gist of my classroom. Before I say goodbye here, I'm just gonna show you, this is pretty much the view that my students have. They can see this poster in the background, They can see my smiley face emoji stick over here. They can see my copy of Goodnight Moon in Mandarin. And that concludes my Classroom tour. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube videos if you have been enjoying watching them. And until the next time, I will see you on the internet. Peace. Oh, sorry, one more thing there. I'm not really sure if you heard me there about the whole subscribe thing. If you would just push the subscribe button, I don't know, it's really helpful for the channel. It's free, not gonna cost you a thing. Just one little click. All right, I'll talk to you later.